Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. If I find my way home, yeah.
Canines, baby. Pelican Bay Canines. See how we do it. Thank y'all for tuning back in. Thank y'all for watching the last video. It's your boy PB Canines giving you that dog news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that button. It's free if you haven't hit it yet. Thank you to the ones that hit that like button. Hit that like button if you like the video after you watched your video. Comment in the video like you always do. Appreciate all the fellas, all the ladies out there across the world that's bulldogging, that's dogging with any kind of breed of dogs. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for just taking time out of your day, you know, to check it out. Check out what I'm dropping. All right. Today on the dog news today, you know, we about to fight back. Let's get into it. First thing I want to say, man, you know, shout out to all my doggers in South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got a lot of bad doggers in South Carolina, but you got way more good bulldoggers in South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? That the bad ones given the bad reputations to, you know. So shout out to all my good dog men from eastern part of South Carolina to the western, way over by Greenville, Spartanburg, all the way down south, next Aiken and Estelle and Hampton and Clemson and all that. Shout out to all my folk in Columbia. Shout out to all my folk in all the Midlands, all my folk in Charleston that's bulldogging, you know what I'm saying, up in the Chuck, you know. Shout out to all my people in South Carolina, man, you know, because, hey, the bad folk will give us a bad reputation at the end of the day, and it ain't gonna happen today, not on my watch, you know what I'm saying, not on my watch. See what I knew a few weeks back and what we gonna let folk do? We gonna let a lot of folk wash y'all down with some of that washed out and cut up wrong way red boy jocko stuff. You know, everybody wanna be the head of something, but nobody wanna put in that work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna go like that. Like I say on my watch, you know what I'm saying? We gonna, just like the game, just like the dope game. We gonna let y'all flood the streets with the bullshit and have folk wanting that good shit. And then when they come, this like I say, have your duckies in order. You know what I'm saying? Have your duckies in order. Cause it's a season where things change. Just like from the 80s to the 90s to the 90s to the 2000s, where we always say we used to buy a dog for $250. I remember them yellow dogs directly off of Yellow and Yellow Sons, $250, $300, $400. That was high. You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole another era now. You know, we talking about the era where 2023, Lord bless us to be here. We talking about era where them same dogs gonna be going for $2,500 and up. And that's the low end. You know, that's the low end. Everything ain't meant for everybody. If you want a Lambo, you gotta go out there and spend Lambo money, or else you're gonna have to drive a car like me. You know, if I want a Lambo, I gotta go get Lambo money. If I want a Royce, I gotta go get Royce money. Other than that, that Royce gonna stay on that Royce lot. You know what I'm saying? That Beamer gonna stay on that Beamer lot. That Range gonna stay on that Range lot. You know, it is what it is. Everything ain't meant for everybody. You know, And just because I want you to have it, bad as I want you to have it, you know, everything ain't meant for everybody. You know, because everybody ain't going to do what they're supposed to with it. And it's going to give you a bad name at the end of the day. The difference between a lot of the wannabe top Red Boy Jocko sellers is you put pedigrees together. When the real Red Boy Jocko's putting best of best together. When the real breeders putting best of best together, the money makers and the puppy peddlers, they putting the best pedigrees together. And at the end of the day, check this out, right? This is what you do, you know. This is what you do. When you find somebody that's running, you know, that same stock that we running on this side, this is what you do. And they trying to tell you they cross is doing this, they cross is doing that. Tell them to break down every single dog in that pedigree for you. That's what they do. And if they can do that, then they know about how that dog, you know, should be doing. Tell them to break down every, not the first two in the, you know, in the first generations. Tell them to break down every dog in that pedigree for you. Else, you need to holler at the folk who really know about them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, there's a lot of folk that want to be in certain situations, but they ain't got what it take. Like I said it before, you ain't got what it take. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got what it take. A lot of folk throw rocks behind closed curtains. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folk do all kinds of stuff, but they ain't got what it take. They ain't got what it takes. See, I know I'm in the belly of the beast right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially my videos I be doing, talk about certain things, getting on certain subjects. I know I'm in the belly of the beast, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because over half of y'all, including them folk out there messing with people's dogs, ain't never felt my pain. You know what I'm saying? Had your dogs taken away, dogs that you love, that you wasn't doing nothing with, taken away for nothing. You ain't felt my pain. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, I'm still mad from 10 years ago when they took my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because them just wasn't no average dogs to me. Them was my family members just like every other dog is to me. You know? And at the end of the day, I'm still pissed off about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So what we about to do is, you got people out here like Peter. For one, we're going to start with them. People like Peter, okay? We need to let these folk know what's really happening to their dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because the same way you got these tree huggers that's on these dog fighters, on these type of folk, these tree huggers, you think these tree huggers know that Peter is taking these dogs, stuffing them in plastic bags, dropping them on the side of the road, filling them up with holes, filling them in holes, killing them, euthanizing them, inhumane euthanizations, shooting the dogs with stuff. They having seizures. They not dying instantly. They having cruel deaths. You think people know this? You think these tree huggers know this? No. But you gotta have folk like me that's gonna put this out here to let folk know, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of these animal organizations ain't here for the benefit of the animal. You know what I'm saying? They ain't here for the benefit of the animal. Now let's get this started now. We about to listen to a former worker of Peter tell you about Peter's agenda. Tell you about Peter's agenda. But yet when they come in the yard, they the first people behind the Humane Society. Because see, we're going to get Peter first. Then we're going to step and see what the Humane Society doing. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Peter. You putting these commercials on TV. Got the dogs out there in the cold. Got somebody talking, navigating in the background. Oh, these dogs being abused. Show a dog on TV. Get his close-up picture of his beautiful eyes to make everybody just fall in love with that dog and think instantly that people are here abusing dogs with barrels, with this, with that. But yet y'all go take these folk dogs, kill them, kill them. We all know, you know, because I got plenty of videos, you know, and shout out to all the brothers and sisters that participated in those videos that I took clippings from, you know. But we gon', you know, let you hear what's what. So check this video right here out, you know, listen to this lady in the background tell the truth about these horrific animal activist people.
Who unmasks the organization's true intentions.
The objective of the program was to get as many animals as possible, and the vast majority of those animals were killed.
Nothing, she says, came between the staff and that objective, including lying to people, stealing animals, and committing fraud.
I was told to pretty much say anything I needed to say in order to gain custody for an animal. People would call us and say that they want to surrender their animals for the purposes of rehoming. And in that situation, you would say to them, absolutely, I'll come pick up the animal. We'll do our very best to rehome this animal, knowing full well the animal was not going to be rehomed. The animal was going to be killed. And I was told to lie by my direct supervisors initially, and then by Ingrid, once I began to work more directly with her. And even when my direct supervisors told me to lie, they told me that it came straight from Ingrid. And eventually, yeah, I heard that straight from her mouth.
Her conclusion? They are wrong, lazy, and backward in their approach. They are, she says,
an organization that kills animals and then lies about it.
And when it comes to PETA, P-E-T-A, the animal people, oh, beware my dog folk. This ain't just the pit bull people. This to my chihuahua people. This to my shih tzu people. This to my boxer people, my bulldog people, my pocket pits, my Doberman people, my golden retriever, my labs, my German shepherds, my pit bull people, anybody. Those folk will come to your house and steal your dog. They will come to your house, sneak in your yard, steal your dog. They ain't gonna steal your dog and take it over here, give it a better life, give it a life where he can just float in pools all his life, he can just eat steaks all his life. No, they gonna steal your dog and kill your dog. What for? What for? I don't know. Is it a war against animals? Maybe we should just ban every dog from this country. If that's the case, if we're gonna give people mixed emotions and mixed feelings and mixed everything about why you taking them and why you confiscating them. These folk going and stealing these folk dogs, like this next video, stole these folk dog off the porch, but you think they having a $9 million lawsuit. $9 million lawsuit. And I did the same damn thing, but still, hey, $9 million, if they sold for 9, we're gonna do it like football. You know what I'm saying? When the draft players come out 1 year and they got 50 million, the draft players that come out 3 years later, they want 100 million. So if they sued for 9 million, my dog folk, you know what I'm saying? And this was years ago. If they sued for 9 million, anybody who go through that situation in 2022 and beyond, 9 million and better. Don't go for less. Them family members. It ain't no price on family. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no price on family.
A lawsuit over the death of a dog taken from the Eastern Shore. 2 years ago, 2 PETA workers took and euthanized a dog from a porch in Accomack County. PETA called the incident a mistake. We told you a few months ago the family that owned the dog sued PETA for millions of dollars. Now, our Matt Gregory can report tonight that the case is going forward. Matt?
A Norfolk judge has ordered the lawsuit to go forward. However, he's adjusted the Zatare family's complaint, which means they may have to seek less money. It's been almost 2 years since 2 PETA workers were caught on camera taking Maya, the Zarate family dog, off their porch in Accomack County. PETA workers say they believe the dog was abandoned. Maya was euthanized, which was a mistake, according to PETA. The Accomack County Commonwealth's attorney dropped the charges against the PETA workers, but after that, the family filed a civil complaint asking for $9 million.
One of the big things the Zarates want is to make sure that no other family has to go through what they've endured. And so we intend to put the facts in front of the jury and let the jury to decide what is fair and just.
Last week, a Norfolk judge ordered that the Zarate family suit go forward. In his decision, however, he threw out the claim that PETA intentionally caused emotional distress. He told the family's attorney, William Shoemake, that they could adjust the complaint. Shoemake says they are still asking for millions of dollars in a judgment against PETA.
The main part of our case, which was the taking of Maya, for the conversion of Maya, and the trespass of coming onto the property, as we've alleged, in taking Maya, is going forward to trial.
I called PETA's legal team. They sent a response that reads, the court's ruling dismissing the major parts of the claims against PETA supports PETA's contention that this is a sham lawsuit based on lies, half-truths, and a lack of legal foundation. The judge did not give a date for when the case will go to trial. The Zarate family's attorney hasn't said how much money they will seek, but he expects it again to be a multi-million-dollar amount. In the newsroom, I'm Matt Gregory. 10 on your side.
Now, I'm just going to tell you this like this, because where I'm from, and I'm talking about at least the whole South Carolina, at least every dog pound that I checked throughout South Carolina, they are full to capacity. In my area, for sure, I know this is a fact. They cannot take any dogs in the dog pound. Every time they take at least 10 dogs in at one time, the dog pound shuts down. Okay? We are just taking people dogs. We don't even have, okay, when I was young, we had a dog pound man that rolled around and picked up stray dogs. There's none of that no more. You know, there's none of that no more. Strays just go and do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't take in no more dogs. And when they take them in, it's just death. They gonna say dogs are getting adopted out here, getting adopted out there, getting adopted out here. But this dog is going right to this room, getting put to sleep. Next dog come in here, get put to sleep. Outside, get put to sleep, wherever they put them to sleep at. You know, and you can tell me anything, but I guarantee you, how is they even keeping up? What kind of medicine are y'all using? Because we need to figure out stuff. Is this stuff humane that y'all doing to these dogs? First of all, the dog didn't do anything wrong. He just being classified as a certain kind of dog and being put to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's unconstitutional. That's unconstitutional. Like, what the fuck? You know? If a man could catch 30 years for mistreating a family member, then how the hell can you take this dog away and just put him to sleep? But he did nothing. His owner did something. He didn't do anything. You know, so it gotta be your 100% effort to get this dog adopted. I don't care how aggressive you say he is towards dogs. This dog was at a home where he was being taken care of. His owner did something wrong, but that don't mean you take him and put him to sleep. You know, because the dog didn't do nothing wrong. You know, and you have different people across this country with tempers is more worse than other people's tempers. Attitudes is worse than other people's attitudes, but they don't go ahead and commit illegal crime. You can't go just put them to sleep because they will fight faster than the person over there will fight. He might walk away. He might not even fight, period. And this person might fight anybody they can, but they not breaking any laws. They going about life as they go. They just got a reputation for being a fighter. But you can't just go get them, lock them up, put them to sleep and kill them, or put them somewhere where they just don't exist no more. That's not right, you know? If we're gonna do things right, we gotta do things right. And one thing I know, is like they say, the Lord say, the truth shall set you free. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. But if you ain't, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? And we can't let folk just run us over if we ain't doing nothing wrong. Like I say, I know I'm in the belly of the beast, but like I said before, I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because like I say, man, you ain't felt my pain. You ain't felt my pain. You didn't walk outside and all your chains empty. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do shit wrong. All your chains gone. You ain't felt my pain. You know what I'm saying? I know I done had haters from day one. Like that Lester kid. You know what I'm saying? Haters from day one. Like the other kid. But you know what? I don't care, man, because you know, at the end of the day, I'm in it for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about a dog subject, I'm in it for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about something else, you know, and that's what I was in it for. Then that's what I'll be in it for. But we talking about dogs. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about the better and the beneficial things that's gonna help with these dogs, you know what I'm saying? And the ones who lie to these people across the country, we gotta expose them, you know what I'm saying? Because they making it seem like all these folk with these dogs are the bad people, when actuality, Peta is the bad people. You know what I'm saying? Peta is the bad people.
Sanctuary. They take whatever animals happen to be given to them, except in the case where they actively kidnap family pets, like they did in 2014 when they tried to coax a family dog off a porch. When the dog wouldn't come down on its own, PETA representatives trespassed and took the dog. They denied it, of course, and it was he said, she said, except the owner had it on film. Now, Virginia has a law requiring shelters to keep animals at least 5 days before putting them down, so that would have saved the dog. PETA, however, admitted to killing the dog within a few hours of taking it off the porch. And then, PETA tried to settle the matter by giving the family a fruit basket.
How many animals and pets do PETA harm a year compared to the average person who they taking dogs a year? Now, we want to talk about all the dogs that they confiscated, but how many of those folk are truly breaking laws? You know what I'm saying? How many of those? See, they got 1 million dogs this year. But I bet you what, 1 million people committing no crimes. I bet you want 500,000 people committing no crimes. I bet you want 250,000 people. It wasn't even 100,000 people committing no damn crimes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But Peter get your damn dog, and instead of them, okay, now it's a proven fact that even when people, they don't confiscate your dog. If you call them to come get your dog, you just tired of having it, you just wanted to get adopted out to a good home, it's a proven fact that Peter will get your dog and euthanize it. Lie to you, said he's gonna take it, adopt it out, euthanize it. You know what I'm saying? So don't tree huggers. You know what I'm saying? Don't just jump on everybody's case when you don't know what's what. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them folk you jumping and riding with, they're not in it for the betterment of this dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make up words. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they not in it for the best of these dogs, man. They not in it. You know, and like I say, I don't mind being in the belly of the beast because I done lost my loved ones, my friends. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing I want to know. You know, this don't got nothing to do with Peter, but this got something to do with my last video I showed y'all. All right, you see where the dude pulled out the gun on the dog. All right, police shot the dude on the ground. All right, everything was legit. The dude pulled out the gun. You already know what's about to happen. He pulled out the gun on the police dog. You know what I'm saying? You know he about to get killed. He knew he was about to get killed. Case closed. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you know, I'm not a police officer. I'm living in the regular world. Okay? My thing is, if somebody send their dog to attack my dog, my thing is, can I shoot that person and then can I kill that dog? Okay, I know I can kill that dog, but didn't that person, if I'm considering my dog family member, if I'm considering my dog just like me, if I'm considering my dog, I gotta take care of him just like me. You know what I'm saying? Can I allow, okay, if that person sent that dog at me, do I just shoot the dog and that's in the case? No. If that person coming at me with a knife, can I shoot him? So if he send a dog at me, can I shoot him? I'm asking. If anybody who watch my videos have any law experience, have any lawyer experience, drop an answer or, a response to it. You know, if that person send a dog at me or my dog, am I lawful for shooting that person first and then that dog? Because if I shoot that dog first, I still got problems with that person. So, and then at the end of the day, that person, by sending that dog to me and at me, is coming at me with a weapon. Coming at everybody around me with a weapon. So am I allowed to defend myself against that person? Or will I be locked up for murder for killing that person for sending his dog at me and my dog? You know, I don't know. I'm asking. You know, a lot of people, including myself, I ask questions later. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not letting nobody harm me or my dog. You know what I'm saying? And, I just want to know, if you got any experience in that field, drop a comment or something. Of course now, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about a dog, somebody else's dog that just broke loose and ended up fighting or something like that. No, I'm talking about a situation where I'm walking, they send their dog at my dog. Is the only response that I'm good with is to take the dog out first, boom. And then if he continues with the issue coming forward, then I can take him out. That's probably going to be the logical situation. Take the dog out first. Hopefully the situation die out. If the situation don't die out, handle it like you got to handle it. That's what I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, drop a comment if you got any experience or any knowledge in that field. But I ain't gonna keep y'all here too long, man. Thank you to the ones that watch the video. Subscribe, hit that button if you ain't hit it yet. Hit that like button before you get up out of here. Don't forget to hit it. Hit them comments up. It's your boy PBK9's give you that dog news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Y'all have a safe weekend. Y'all have a productive weekend. And no, we don't condone anything illegal. Y'all stay sucker free out there. And have a good weekend. Like I say, I'm out.